Welcome to a journey through time, where we'll uncover 50 insane facts about ancient Egypt, a civilization that continues to fascinate us with its mysteries and marvels. From the towering pyramids that pierce the desert sky to the intricate hieroglyphs that adorn their walls, ancient Egypt remains an enigma, a testament to human ingenuity and a culture that thrived for millennia. Join me as we delve into the heart of this ancient civilization, exploring its triumphs, its beliefs, and the legacy it left behind. The tallest structure. Not built by slaves. Contrary to popular belief, the pyramids were not built by slaves but by skilled laborers who were well fed and took pride in their work. Shining pyramids. Imagine the spectacle, the pyramids once covered in polished white limestone, gleaming brilliantly under the desert sun. Ancient Egyptian architects aligned the pyramids with astonishing precision to the stars, showcasing their advanced understanding of astronomy. Over 130 pyramids, primarily tombs for pharaohs and their families, have been discovered across Egypt, forming vast necropolises. In ancient Egypt, beer wasn't just a drink, it was a staple, consumed daily by adults and children alike. The baker's dance. Before the convenience of modern machinery, bread dough was often kneaded with feet, a common practice among ancient Egyptian bakers. The Black Land. The ancient Egyptians called their land Kemet, meaning black land, referring to the fertile black soil left behind after the Nile's flood. Hieroglyphic puzzles. Deciphering hieroglyphs could be a challenge. They could be written left to right or right to left depending on the direction the characters faced. The ancient Egyptians developed a sophisticated 365-day calendar intricately linked to the Nile's annual flooding cycle. The ancient Egyptians worshipped a vast pantheon of over 2,000 gods and goddesses, each presiding over different aspects of life and nature. Cats, revered in ancient Egypt and often referred to as Mu, were closely associated with the goddess Bastet, protector of the home and family. Animal mummification was a common practice in ancient Egypt, with millions of mummified cats, baboons, crocodiles, and other animals discovered. Within the tomb of Tutankhamun, priests performed the Awakening of Osiris ritual, aiming to rejuvenate the deceased pharaoh's spirit. During festivals, families would gather in tomb chapels, sharing meals and celebrating with their deceased loved ones. The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in medicine, performing surgeries, setting broken bones, and developing treatments for various ailments. The ancient Egyptians possessed a deep understanding of medicinal herbs, using them to create remedies for a wide range of illnesses. A 3,200-year-old cheese discovered in an Egyptian tomb stands as the oldest known solid cheese, offering a taste of the past. Even the wealthy were susceptible to diseases. Mummies have revealed evidence of anemia, tuberculosis, and other ailments. The ancient Egyptians practiced dentistry, using tools and concoctions to treat dental issues and maintain oral health. In ancient Egypt, women enjoyed a surprising degree of equality, with rights to own property, initiate divorce, and even engage in business. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, lived closer to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid. Women could ascend to the throne in ancient Egypt, with Hatshepsut standing out as one of the most successful and powerful pharaohs. Cosmetics were widely used in ancient Egypt, with both men and women applying makeup for aesthetic purposes and protection from the sun. Perfumes and oils were integral to daily life, used for hygiene, religious rituals, and even as offerings to the gods. Hieroglyphs, the written language of ancient Egypt, consisted of over 700 symbols, each representing sounds, ideas, or objects. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, proved to be the key to deciphering hieroglyphs, containing the same text in 3 different scripts. Scribes, highly respected in ancient Egyptian society, were responsible for recording events, laws, religious texts, and other vital information. Papyrus, made from the papyrus plant found along the Nile, served as the primary writing material in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptian literature encompassed a rich tapestry of stories, poems, and instructional texts, reflecting their values, beliefs, and daily life. The Egyptians were among the first to utilize chariots in warfare, marking a significant advancement in military tactics and strategy. The Treaty of Kadesh, signed between the Egyptians and the Hittites, stands as the earliest known peace treaty in recorded history. Soldiers in ancient Egypt were rewarded for their service with land, spoils of war, and other incentives, encouraging military participation. Fortresses, strategically positioned along Egypt's borders, served as defensive strongholds, protecting the kingdom from invaders. Military training in ancient Egypt was rigorous, encompassing archery, hand-to-hand combat, and other skills to create well-rounded warriors. Temples, dedicated to the gods, were adorned with intricate carvings and paintings depicting religious scenes, pharaohs, and daily life. Obelisks, towering pillars of stone, were erected to honor gods and commemorate significant events, often placed at the entrances of temples. Statues in ancient Egypt were crafted with precise proportions, reflecting their belief in the importance of balance, order, and harmony. Tombs were lavishly decorated with vivid paintings, illustrating the journey to the afterlife and the deceased's passage through the underworld. Jewelry in ancient Egypt served both decorative and symbolic purposes, often incorporating amulets believed to provide protection and good luck. The Nile River, flowing through the heart of Egypt, served as the lifeline of the civilization, facilitating trade, agriculture, and transportation. Bartering was the primary mode of exchange in ancient Egypt, with goods and services traded directly for other products or services. Egypt's abundance of gold contributed to its wealth and influence, making it a powerful force in the ancient world. Trade routes extended from Egypt to neighboring regions, facilitating the exchange of goods like incense, ebony, ivory, and other precious commodities. Ancient Egyptian craftsmen excelled in various trades, including pottery, weaving, metalwork, and carpentry, producing exquisite goods. The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in engineering, constructing massive monuments, temples, and pyramids with astonishing precision. The Sphinx, a colossal limestone statue with a lion's body and a human head, remains one of the most iconic and enigmatic symbols of ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians held a deep-rooted belief in an afterlife, and their burial practices were elaborate, designed to ensure a safe passage to the next world. The Book of the Dead, a collection of spells and incantations, served as a guide for the deceased, helping them navigate the challenges of the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians were masters of mummification, developing sophisticated techniques to preserve bodies for thousands of years. And so, we conclude our journey through the ages, marveling at the wonders of ancient Egypt. The echoes of this once great civilization resonate through time, whispering tales of pharaohs and pyramids, of gods and goddesses, of life and death along the banks of the Nile. Their legacy, etched in stone, painted on tomb walls and preserved in the very sands of time, continues to captivate and inspire us. From the towering heights of the pyramids to the intricate details of their hieroglyphs, ancient Egypt reminds us of the enduring power of human ingenuity, the allure of the unknown, and the profound impact that even the most ancient civilizations can have on the world today.